we have now reached the end of an era.
12 weeks of iland have concluded and the final 7 have been chosen.
Wait, what's with the music?
It's supposed to be dramatic.
Yes. The finale of iland is finally here, and we are calling on the EGGIES to assemble for one last time.
On this episode of Idol FM. Ooh, happy Halloween.
Wait, that's what it feels like.
Wait, literally.
You're listening to Idol FM. I'm Patty, and I'm OT9 forever. And yes, that was an Island reference.
Oh my goodness. I'm 10. And yeah, I'm actually OT 23. Oh.
Oh, okay. That's true too. I was trying to be a little realistic.
Right. I'm actually OT 101, but we're not ready for that conversation.
Oh my god. Well, we have a lot of stuff to cover. Like, you know, I think the biggest thing is this Island finale, but we got some other K-pop news, and of course, we have our favorites, BTS, and all of their even more greater accomplishments this past week.
More and more.
More and more.
Yes.
Anyways, shall we get to it?
Yes, we shall. And you threw in that NCT 2020. I am so freaking excited. And citizens, let me hear you. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Last time we saw a big group project like this, it was NCT 2018. And that was when they were OT 18, I believe, as well. That was before Wavy debuted, so the only like Chinese members were Ten, Kun, and Lucas, who were in that big unit. So everyone is wondering if SM will include Wavy or not, because, you know, they've tended to be left aside like an unwanted child in the past. So we'll just have to wait and see.
What's the total number now?
21.
Oh, okay. It's like, I don't know, like the numbers, it's like they're like growing up, you know? 18, now they're like legal adults that can drink in America, 21.
Literally. If anything, they should have, they could have waited for 2021 and then like had OT 21 and NCT 2021. Since the 18 and 18
just
matched
like a
up.
few months.
Yeah. Which is crazy too to think about. That was like 3 years ago, like almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, it doesn't
feel that long ago.
Yeah, it's crazy though to me because I just feel like lately a lot of companies have been like dropping these announcements like really soon. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm used to
for
like
new
really
music
long,
and like a big
got it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm used to like more long term like comeback quotes like
right.
Oh, you know they'll be coming back in like 3-4 months, but now it's kind of like, hey, we're dropping an album like in 3 weeks. So
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I guess everyone's just working. And they're like, okay,
yeah, it's quarantine probably.
Literally. But yeah, I know that Wavy fans, Wavy Zens, Wei Shenies, they also call themselves, are like, I've seen split reactions between people being like, okay, well, NCT, SM never cared about Wavy, so we don't even want to be in NCT 2020. But then other people are like, well, they better all be in it, considering Ten, Lucas, and Kun were in it before, so it'd be weird, like, to pull them out. Or if anything, pull out, like, Kun, because he's the only one who's never been in another NCT subunit. He debuted with 2018, and it wasn't even, like, an official debut.
Right, okay.
But yeah, so we'll just have to see how it all plays out. Personally, I would like to see Wavy included in the NCT 2020, but I understand people who are kind of like, well, if you're not going to appreciate them, then we don't even want them to be in it. Like, I get that as well.
Right. Yeah. Mixed feelings.
Yeah. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm really excited. People are already speculating. Wavy just did like a photo shoot with like all white outfits, and NCT 2018, the title track was black on black. So people were like, "Oh my god, white on white! Like, is that a teaser or something?" But yeah, so that's that. I'm excited. We'll see how it goes, and this means yet another subunit for Mr. Mark Lee to be a part of.
Oh
Period.
My God. That kid is tired.
For sure.
He needs a vacation.
Honestly, he really does. I'm just waiting on his solo projects now at this point. I'm sure it's gonna happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, SM needs to do better with their solo projects.
True.
For all of their idols, but I'm sure we will see one and he will kill it.
Oh yeah, it'll be amazing. For this next one, Stray Kids comeback, back door. Okay. The first time I listened to this song, I was like, okay. I think I was more focused because I was watching the music video as well. So I was like, oh, who is this? Who is that? But then when I listened to it again and again and again, I was like, oh my gosh, why am I a stay? What is happening? Why am I a stay?
She said stay.
Wait, yeah. And I already was a little bit intrigued by their song God's Menu. Do. And I was like,
yeah.
oh my god,
that's a classic.
Yeah, I was like, why is this so freaking hype? Stray Kids just came out with a new music video last week, part of their Backdoor comeback, which is, I think, the title track for their first full album. Like, this is, like, their first full album.
That's coming after, like, a few years.
Yeah. They said Blackpink could never. But I think that this song is really good. I'm expecting a lot of new stays to come with this comeback. I feel like especially since God's Menu, Stray Kids has been becoming more and more popular, even after getting like effed up by JYP. I'm still shook that they're JYP artists and they're not like topping the charts right now. I mean, they kind of are, but like sooner. In my mind, I thought they were a rookie group. I think it's because they have kids in their name, but they're not even a rookie group. So I'm like kind of shook.
Yeah.
But yeah.
JYP gotta step up in the management.
JYP is too focused on his own music. He said when we
I know, literally. He's like stan me. Not my
literally. But yeah, I thought the song was really good. I thought the choreography was really catchy, which I guess in K-pop these days, that's like all you need. A heavy beat and some memorable choreography. And yeah, so it was good. And Stray Kids is currently getting off a bit of some drama, but it doesn't seem like they're going to let any of the hustle and bustle and chaos of the drama right now affect their comeback at all. Yeah, so I'm excited to stay up to date with Stray Kids.
Woo. Hope they accomplish and beat their previous records with this comeback. We'll talk about the queen herself, Dynamite. And her 7 kings, BTS. Yeah, so I feel like this past week, like, I don't know, I feel like the past few weeks, it's just been like waves of different activities for Dynamite.
Yeah, for sure.
Just like other random accomplishments that were like, woo, go BTS. But I think we should remind everyone that BTS is having another online / potentially offline concert. And it is called Map of the Soul 1, but also like stylized to look like On. And the tickets are now officially on sale on their Weavers.
Woo.
And of course, we bought our ticket.
Oh, of course. We will be enjoying the most expensive seat in the house in the comfort of our very own living rooms. I'm sure a lot of people are also confused because when they dropped that Weverse announcement, you know, we were confused too. We were like, what the heck is this 4K package, HD package with exhibition, without an exhibition? So just look on Twitter, and the people have made like very comprehensive and thorough charts to kind of visualize all the information.
Yeah, bless those armies.
For real. I'll probably leave a link just so you all of our hundreds of listeners can also refer to the visual if you need it. But yeah, that's going to be on October 10th and October 11th. So
yeah, you
should
can
be
buy
fun.
one day pass, or you can buy a 2-day pass like us.
Yes.
So you don't miss anything. And yeah, super excited.
Woo!
And I also wanted to mention, so this isn't like a BTS song, but want to give a shout out to Max's Blueberry Eyes, which features SUGA. And Max released this, like his full album is released, but he also released Blueberry Eyes as a single, and it has its own music video. And I just want to give I have so much respect for Max. He's up there with Halsey, where he actually tries to understand BTS as an artist.
Yeah.
I feel like, and this boy is so whipped for Yoongi. Like, he literally gave Yoongi the entire album, and he was like, hey, bro, pick which song you want to feature on.
We love a simp.
Yeah, apparently Max wanted him on like another song, but it was like, but SUGA declined because it was a bit like too upbeat apparently, and like too happy.
That is so funny. And then he was like, let's go with Blueberry Eyes.
Yeah, like Blueberry Eyes isn't even a dark song itself. Like, I love it. It's so like chill and kind of like it is a bit upbeat.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yoongi like inserted his rap in there, and you know, while Max is like singing this love song to his wife about like her blue eyes, Yoongi is literally talking to ARMY, telling us how much he appreciates and loves us. So
and I also love that freaking Max, like, actually, and his wife learned the verse, and they were lip syncing it throughout the music video.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, and literally
so
every
cute.
interviewer, I feel like, is going to ask him about it, because I already saw a clip from Elvis Duran, like the radio show, and they were like, we heard you learned the verse. Like, is that legit? Like, could you, like, give us some of the verse? And Max started rapping in Korean live on the show.
Wait, I love that.
Yeah.
He's literally so whipped, but I love it.
Literally. He said, yes, I can still be friends with BTS, but still be an ARMY. Literally.
Wait, literally. Oh my god, I love that. And, like, obviously SUGA, like, couldn't be in the video, but I also love how, like, he's true ARMY. He inserted a cat for Yoongi. Like,
literally,
he's one of us.
And honestly, only a real ARMY would have even caught that, because when I watched the music video, I had already seen and heard about the cat, but it popped on the screen for like a half a second. So I was like, oh, like,
wait,
I thought the cat was gonna be like running around the whole time. And so it was really like an Easter egg for ARMYs for sure.
Wait, yeah, I don't think I would have like fully realized until I like, because I like read on Twitter, like that's how I was also able to know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would have like caught it myself if I like.
I think we would have. We're
like,
real ARMY.
Okay. Yeah, true. But yeah, also having like the Korean subtitles like written out, I'm just like, people that are hating on like foreign films, like having to read English captions, like, look at this.
Literally.
Like,
literally. What did Parasite Bong Joon-ho said? He said like, it's like an inch of words that is like separating you from like a world of like cinematic experiences. So, and that's really tea.
Yeah, and I'm sure like Koreans have like saw this song too, and they probably like really appreciate like the effort Max put in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I honestly love Blueberry Eyes.
Stan Max.
It's a bop. Stream it.
And watch Rags on Nickelodeon, starring Max Schneider and Keke Palmer.
Wow, that's like that's honestly an incredible duo.
Yeah,
like, love both of them.
Literally, so I was gonna say underrated. Max is a little underrated. I think Keke is like properly rated. Like, she's like a queen.
Yeah, she is a queen.
More new music this week, or more of similar, like the same but new. They released what was it called? The album was called like the Nighttime Version album, and then like it was 4 remixes of Dynamite.
I honestly like did not expect like even more remixes, but I mean, I do appreciate like it being nighttime, so it's like a little more slowed down.
Right.
I think my favorite was the midnight version. I still like have difficulty like remembering all of the names and all the differences between the remixes. Yeah. But yeah, I do appreciate it. Like, I guess it's something like we didn't necessarily need, but like, but sometimes like, especially like on the bridge of Dynamite, sometimes I'm just like, I want a more like mellow song. So I feel like this is a good alternative.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like any of these 4, but
oh my god.
Yeah.
I think I also like the midnight version. That's the one where Jimin's bridge is like totally condensed and like you can like kind of barely hear it, but it's like a cool vibe. I also like the retro version. Oh
yeah, that one was fun.
Yeah. And then there's also the bedtime version, and then the bedroom version and the slow jam remix.
Oh yeah.
So honestly, like
nice
midnight, slow jam, and bedroom were like all like a little bit similar, but they had their like moments that were definitely unique to each version.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm not even gonna get into what ARMY was thinking when they were like talking about how they were going to release a midnight album or a nighttime album and that bedroom version. Like, I don't know.
ARMY, we see you.
We see you, and you are loud.
We see you thirsting after RM's
Anyways.
Anyways.
Literally. It's fun. I mean, I know there are a lot of people on Twitter who are like, you know, armies and antis as well, being like, why are they releasing so many remixes, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like people don't realize, like, this happens a lot, actually. Like, artists will take, like, a major song, and there will be literally, like, 15 remixes.
Yeah.
Whether it's, like, different DJs or, like, their own, like, different versions or whatever. So this isn't actually that, like, uncommon.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's just, like, slightly less so uncommon in K-pop, or maybe it's because everyone has their, like, eyes on BTS, so everyone's, like, quick to, like, scrutinize and whatever.
But is this even K-pop, though?
Oh my god, actually, BTS is a genre.
Yeah, this is BTS, period. But, yeah, no, there's like a lot of times when, like, at least just in the West, there are songs that get popular and literally like become a hit because of one of their remixes. And like some people have like never heard of the original. Or there's artists that do like full on remix albums.
Right? Yeah.
Like, yeah, like I think recently Dua Lipa had like a remix album where they remixed like every single one of her songs in her recent album and added like a feature to each song too. Like someone like really famous people would like be featured on all of these different songs, like Khalid, Madonna, like Gwen Stefani. So yeah, this is like so normal, and I don't know, I like honestly really appreciate it. And also what's commonly done is like I feel like pop artists would have like an EDM DJ like go out of the way and like do a remix and like put their name on it too, to like, you know, make it a little more
cloudy,
I don't know, famous. Yeah, we shouldn't hate on, you know, remixes, but yeah, we should just enjoy it. Like, I honestly thought it was like just a nice like way to wind down while still listening to Dynamite.
Yeah, it definitely feels like we're literally winding down on like this Dynamite not era, because like the album didn't come out yet, but again, I don't even know if the album is connected to Dynamite at all, but it definitely does feel like a wind down. Literally, they are tucking us in with this like nighttime version, but
yeah. And I think I also saw on Instagram, like, one of the producers, like, kind of posted, like, which producer, like, worked on, like, which remix or whatever. So I thought that was really cute. Like, it's just, like, a way for Big Hit to kind of, like, include all of their different producers. And, like, let each one do their thing and, like, do their own take. So, yeah, I thought that was cute. This past week, BTS's schedule was filled. But yeah, I guess we can just go in order. First was a performance of Dynamite, and it was on America's Got Talent. And I just gotta say, I wish this was the VMA's performance. Yeah. Because I loved, like, the whole, like, one-take look of the video. And so this performance was done at Everland, which is basically the Disney of Korea. So, like, the set was real. All of that, like, you know, they're, like, little, I don't know what to call it, like, carnival games, like, and like
pops and stuff,
rides, like the carousel, like that was all real. That was all.
No wonder. I was gonna say it looked real.
Apparently they couldn't film the VMAs outdoors because it was raining that day. It is monsoon season in Korea right now, but
which PA didn't check the weather? That's what I would like to know.
Oh my god, they're fired. But yeah, I thought this performance was so good. Like, I think it might be like almost at the top of my list for all of the Dynamite performances.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just very high quality, high production. And I also liked how they were wearing their like music video outfits. So it was kind of like nostalgic at the same time.
Yeah, I definitely like this performance too. Like you said, the seamless like one camera action. And I will never forget sitting front seat in the car next to Kim Taehyung. Iconic moment.
Yes. Oh my god, that scene was great. Like, literally, I really felt like I was in the car.
Sir, this is a McDonald's drive-thru. Why are you looking at me like that? But
oh my god.
Yeah, super cool, super good. So after that, BTS spoke at, tell us more about this, Korea's Blue House for Youth Day.
Yeah. Okay. So it's basically their White House. So it was where like the president is, and this is like the first official like youth day, although I'm a little confused too because Korea has like a national children's day, which is like been a thing, but I guess this is a more like, I don't know, progressive official like youth day where the government is trying to implement more changes, positive changes for the younger generation. Like, I know our president right now, he's pretty like, he's more on the progressive side versus like kind of like the older conservative
period
people there.
Stream President Moon, get his light stick.
Wait, yeah, he literally has his own light stick, which is how you can tell he's a bit more like liberal. But yeah, I mean, everything was social distanced. It was kind of creepy to watch. It almost looked like a scene from Parasite because like everyone was just like seated in the lawn in like a chair that's like, you know, 6 feet apart from everyone, including BTS, and they were like literally near the president. But they went up there in front of all government officials, and this was also live streamed. They made a speech basically going through about how like they faced all of these hardships as well, but they always like because they started off as like teenagers essentially, and they were basically thanking the people that were always there with them from the beginning and just like giving them
You're
words.
welcome. Just kidding. That was not us. I wish. Yeah. But anyways.
I wish. But yeah, they basically like kind of walked through their own journey and hardships, and I was kind of surprised how much they were like opening up at this like official government event. Literally just going through, you know, as an idol, they went through all of these hardships, and because there were people supporting them and because they also like had each other, they were able to reach these accomplishments as idols and as musicians today. For a second, I thought it would only be Namjoon like talking the whole time, kind of like the UN speech. But I mean, it's like in Korean, and they all like each member was standing like in front of a podium, and they each had like their own like folder of like kind of like the transcript, I guess. And they all spoke one by one. And I gotta give a shout out to Jimin because he didn't look at his paper once.
Oh, he said, I'm off book. He said, I practiced.
Yeah, but I was honestly pretty impressed by that. But yeah. And and also with this event, oh my god, they basically you could like literally see pictures about like online. They basically give like a giant purple box and like they give it to the president, and it's basically like what do you call it, like a time capsule. Yeah, so we're all gonna be grand armies, I don't know what to call
literally
ourselves
in like 19 years.
Yeah, we're all gonna be senior citizens, but we're gonna be waiting for that box to open.
Yeah, I've seen people on Twitter being like, armies, we're gonna do a reunion in 19 years when the box opens, and then people are like, we're actually not going to do a reunion because we're never going to split up. So we're just going to be here for the next 19 years.
Honestly, that's true.
Yeah.
We'll still be here.
But yeah, I always love when BTS does more, I guess, like involved community type of work. I feel like that is something that really differentiates them from other groups. Not only K-pop groups, but also like artists in general.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, they literally have the stamp of approval from the president, so you can't get any more legit than that.
Literally, Ami.
Literally. But anyways, okay, so that was live streamed internationally, and then after that live stream was the iHeartMusic Festival performance. So literally, BTS said, I'm meeting with the president at 12, and I'm going to iHeart at 6. Like, best of both worlds.
Literally, oh my god, busy boys.
Literally. Okay, so I think we were all kind of shook because for iHeart, they did start with Dynamite, of course, and then they went into freaking Make It Right, and then they went into freaking Spring Day, and then they went into Boy With Love, and everyone was like, oh, so y'all meant festival, like, okay.
Wait, I feel like we all just forgot what a festival is because of quarantine, because I honestly just like expected one Dynamite performance because of like,
me too.
I don't know. I guess like I totally forgot it's a legit music festival.
Yeah, because this iHeart last year was the one where they were all in like the white suits, I think, and they were on stage. And they did like Mic Drop and like a few other, and Boy With Love.
And Halsey appeared, right?
Huh?
Or maybe that was Jingle Ball.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I was like, and Halsey appeared, but then I was like, or is that Jingle Ball? I got mixed up.
Oh, I think I got to mix up with Jingle Ball too. Never mind.
Oh, wait.
I thought the performance was really cool because clearly, obviously, everything is pre-recorded these days.
Yeah.
So they like really utilized that to their advantage and were like making cool like edits and cool transitions, which I thought was really like good. Like they were like, okay, yes, it's pre-recorded, but also like we're gonna have some more fun with it now too. We're not just gonna like record it and send it out.
I was shook when I think it was when they were transitioning into Boy With Love. I don't remember, but when they were in that like circle that rotates, it's like BTS is like going into the wall, and then like BTS is coming out, and at the same time, I was so shook. I was like, wait, what is going on?
Yeah, I literally was like, wait, I don't even know how you're doing this right now, unless like when they panned out to like the top camera, it was just like stunt doubles, or if it was just like edited, and then those zoom in shots were separate. Yeah, I don't know. Freaking producers, give us the tea. If you want to let us know your secret tea, you can email us at our business email. Anyways,
please.
I was actually really excited to hear Make It Right because I feel like I haven't heard that song live in so long. And it was nice to like get a little taste of Persona, you know?
Yeah. And that song always reminds me of their New Year's Eve performance. Just because I feel like...
Yes!
Yeah, like, I mean, that honestly might have been the first time they used, like, choreo.
Yeah, it was.
While performing. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I just feel like that opportunity was so, like, special because, like, they're literally ringing in the New Year for America, like, in New York City.
Never forget, Make It Right, Yoongi, Body Roll, period.
Wait, yeah, but when they did that again, I was like, oh my god, like, I'm getting
nostalgic.
The feels, like, yeah. Like,
and can you imagine? That was like, it's literally September, so we were already like hardcore armies, like literally 9 months ago. Like, time flies.
Yeah, I remember we were watching it together.
We were. Oh my gosh, throwback.
Yeah.
Guys, we literally were crossing from New York to New Jersey, and like we were driving, and we were gonna like split. No one cares. We were gonna go home like separately because we don't live together. But then we were like, oh my god, there's no time. Okay, just we have to watch it right now. Like,
yeah, and we were contemplating like a tiny bit if we should stay in Times Square.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Try to catch them.
We were gonna literally stay in Times Square for the ball drop and to see it live, but it wasn't.
Yeah, but I don't know if. Yeah, I don't think we would have either like even been like physically able to like see them.
Yeah,
all,
we weren't early enough. I'm sure armies had been there probably for days in advance, and we showed up like maybe around noon. So, and it was already cramped, so we definitely wouldn't have seen them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, why did I forget that like Times Square was even a thing? Like, I think my mind is just so, I'm just living in a quarantined mindset, so I'm like, oh yeah, like people used to freaking sausage pack each other into these streets. Like, geez.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
Yeah,
but
overall, like, iHeartMusic Festival, I thought it was really good. I appreciate that they released like the official times, so armies did not have to wait until like wait from like 9 p.m. EST to like watch the whole thing, because BTS literally performed Blast.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool. As usual, of course.
Well, yeah, thankful for that.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I think my favorite part might have been Boy With Love, just because like I love the set and like the disco vibes.
Yes. And they did the retro remix. Was that the same one from Bang Bang Con too? I think.
Like
similar energy.
Yeah, I think it was just like really refreshing, and yeah. Hopefully we see it at Map of the Soul 1. I'd love to see a retro version again.
I'd love to see it live. Anyways, speaking of things that we're hoping for and maybe we'll never see again, but maybe we'll see again, Jungkook went live on YouTube like literally a couple of hours ago, right?
Yeah, this is his first like solo live in what, like, years?
Yes. But it was pre-recorded. I don't know if you caught that.
That's true, but still, just like him by himself.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I don't know, like, we don't know the real reasons, but I just feel like anything an idol does, he or she is bound to get a lot of backlash. And I don't want to bring up past drama, but he might maybe he just like doesn't feel comfortable like going live like because of these things.
I get it.
Like, yeah, like, and it like wasn't that long ago either. And so I don't know. I don't want to bring any negativity here.
Positive manifestation.
Yeah, but it was nice just to like see him. Like,
It was
in this footage.
The live, if you have not seen it yet, was short. It was like less than 5 minutes. Half of it was just him like singing with, I guess, a producer, and the other half was just him jamming to music, but there was no audio. So a lot of people on Twitter were like, wait, is my audio broken? But then they realized, oh, it's just muted. But then also like, why is it muted? Are you playing like your solo stuff to come? Like, what's the tea?
Yeah. Imagine he like forgot to mute it and Hitman Bang is like, JK, come to my office right now.
Literally. I feel like when he was jamming, he was kind of like headbanging a bit. Not headbanging, but I feel like for JJK1, we're all like, oh, it's going to be smooth. It's going to be chill. It's going to be like Justin Bieber, My Time. But then he was like kind of going in, and I was like, what do you have in store?
He was like putting his like arms in the air at some point.
Yeah.
Like,
so it might be more hype than we expect. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, be on the lookout for a JJK1.
Whoop.
And, you know, we also never know when KTH1 will drop. So.
True.
So
I feel like V is notorious for just dropping music so randomly. Yeah, and then he'll drop like a whole ass music video and be like, yeah, I directed it. Yeah, I filmed this music video.
Oh, yeah. And also, like, I feel like he's been mentioning it, like, so much recently. Like, just openly on interviews and stuff. Like, yeah, I've been working on my mixtape. Like, yeah, I'm working on new music. Like, I recorded stuff. And, like, posting casual photos with Peak Boy be, like, in the studio.
Yeah, we'll just have to see what V and JK have in store. Will they collab on each other's mixtapes? Maybe? Who knows?
Oh.
We will have to wait and see. So one of the last things in their schedule this week was to appear on none other than I Freaking Land.
Iland.
I
don't know the lyrics.
And yes, it is official. The group name is not I. So
honestly, thank God.
Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, EGGIES assemble.
For the final time.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it's been, like, it's over. And I guess by the time you're watching this, like, the name is already in the title of this video. The thumbnail is already there. And so, freaking ENHYPEN. That is it.
ENHYPEN.
Like, it's freaking ENHYPEN. I still don't quite know how to pronounce that. Like, is it ENHYPEN or ENHYPEN, you know?
Yeah, I'm, like, a little confused because, like, I mean, they must have purposely misspelled hyphen.
Yeah, right.
To make it, like, hype. But, yeah, okay. I do gotta say, I'm a little disappointed that it's not, like, a easily, like, 3-letter, like abbreviated word. Although I did look at their Twitter photo, and it's, like, EN hyphen.
Yeah.
So, is that their way of making it a 3-character?
I guess that's
like,
something, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Hitman Bang is, like, actually, letters are out. In the next few years, it's gonna be all about symbols. No one's gonna be using letters anymore.
I mean, honestly, he's been a pioneer himself. So,
right.
Yeah, like, future groups are gonna be, like, semicolons and, like,
literally,
periods.
He single-handedly redefined what BTS even means in, like, a normal context. So,
literally.
he's claiming the hyphen. He said, yeah, this is mine.
Wait, literally.
But, yeah, so this was the last episode, and it was live. It was at our time, 7 a.m. EST, Korean time, 8 p.m. So we were up a little early, and we caught the whole thing, and we were live tweeting, so hopefully you saw that. BTS and TXT were on as, honestly, they felt like a live studio audience. Like, they were just there, like, sitting there watching the whole time.
Literally.
Yeah.
It was like, I mean, I guess, like, it was more than I expected, because I honestly didn't think BTS would be singing the whole time, like,
Yeah, right.
in the audience. I thought they would maybe, like, appear for, like, 10 minutes, but they were actually sitting there, and, you know, Hobie, his mentor self, was really into it the whole time, which
and Hobie
truly
already told us that
appreciate.
he's been, like, watching iland for
yeah.
this season, so...
I love that. And they could have given TXT a little more screen time, I'd say. I feel like some members were never on the camera. Like, Hyun and Kai, like, I didn't see her face once.
Yeah, I don't even know if Bumgyu was even there. Like, Yeonjun was there, definitely, but, like...
Yeah.
And Subin, but... Yeah, a lot of people were also complaining about that, too, being like, you know, TXT just debuted, so, like, maybe they would have had, like, relatable advice to give.
Yeah. I don't know if I was asking for too much. Like, I just wanted to see a hug between TXT and heeseung.
Oh, yeah.
Or I wanted to see just, like, the artists hugging and congratulating.
Yeah.
Like, in person, face-to-face. Like, with some physical touch, maybe with ENHYPEN. But it's all good. We heard some, you know, more childhood stories from BTS. Saying how they're eating chicken breast with salt. Oh my god.
Not V being like, why is it that you guys got more food than us?
Wait.
He's like, you need advice? You already had more food than we had. You're good.
Wait, literally,
And
I feel like...
literally Namjoon being like, I'm so sorry. Good luck. Thank you.
Yeah. And like V's like turning around like laughing.
Yeah. But anyways, on to the actual group and boys. So this episode was so special because all OT22 minus Jungwon, who is still injured, I believe, appeared on the show, and they freaking performed Into the Island, which literally got me emotional. That is personally my favorite song, and so it was just so nice seeing everyone again. And yeah,
I just can't believe that was the first stage with all of them together.
Yeah,
like performing on one stage. Like, I'm just like, it took long enough,
right?
But also, yeah,
right.
The emotions and like I don't know. I feel like if I was one of like the eliminated trainees, like I don't know, you must feel so many different types of emotions, like being on that stage, you know. But at the end of the day, like I'm just glad like they're all still trainees under B-Lift,
right?
And you know, this is their way of showing their friendships and bonds, but also performing one last time together. It was nice.
Yeah, if anything, just like you said, they're still trainees, so if and when they debut in the future, like that just seems like it'll be a lot of nice like interactions between ENHYPEN and then like the future boy group and you know like TXT maybe as well and the future girl group, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
I feel like going into the final lineup, it shook me. We were literally watching like we have no idea who's gonna be next because it got jumbled AF. Like truly.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, I feel like it didn't hit me until we were like literally doing the elimination / lineup announcement.
Yeah.
But I feel like when I was just watching, like, since this week's challenge, quote, was just to do like a performance with all 9 of them together, which was also nice because we kept seeing like different teams and different groups.
Right.
So it was nice to see all 9 of them on stage. And my OT9 self was just like, I don't want to see anyone go from here. Like, I wish they could just debut the way it is. Like, 9 isn't that much. Like,
it's not.
We already got 5 and 7. You know, the next number is 9.
Right. And then
so
I feel like 17's like 12, 11, 13. I think they're 13 actually.
Oh, yeah. So just to like recap real quick, the way that the lineup was made was that purely based on the global votes, the 1st through 6th place.
So they say.
Yeah, we will discuss that. But the 1st through 6th places were determined purely based on the global votes. And then the last and final 7th spot was a producer's pick.
Right. Also, the global votes were like the global votes as of today or like as of like within the past few days, right?
Yeah, the voting window was really long this time. I think it spanned like almost 2 weeks, and voting literally closed the day of the finale. So if you didn't vote, you could...
It closed like during the finale,
yeah,
I think, right?
Yeah. So if you didn't vote, you were still able to like put your last vote in like during the show. and you were only able to vote for one person each day.
Wild. Okay, so I guess we can like, let's say it. Actually, I don't know if this is confusing, but whatever. I want to say it in the order they said it on the show. So they started with fifth place and then went down to 1, and then they said sixth, which was like between the last like 4 people, and then they said the producer pick.
Yeah.
Or yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So number 5, which was a little crazy to me, was Heeseung, because he's like very much a reliable top 3 boy, but he was number 5 this time. But we were saying when we were watching the show, like, we're glad that he was able to get it out of the way, because I know, like, I know personally, I know that like standing up there and just waiting for your name to be called is the most difficult thing to do.
Yeah. And honestly, out of everyone, like, Heeseung is our ace. He, honestly, I feel like, oh my god, controversial, maybe not. I feel like he deserves it the most. So
no, I don't think that's controversial.
Okay.
I think
yeah. I mean, just like the amount of training he's had, just like his talent.
Right.
I think he deserves it the most, and I'm so glad he was able to know first out of everyone.
Yeah, for sure. If anything, I feel like, not M Snake being rigged, but I feel like maybe they even were like, Heeseung is a given, he's so talented, and he's been here the longest. Let's just give him that 5th place spot so he can just go stand there. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, maybe. Yeah, that's true.
And then, okay, number 4 was Niki. And I don't know why, like, I'm warming up to Niki more and more and more as every week passes.
I was honestly very surprised that he was 4th place, because I feel like with global votes, he was never, like, super, super high. Like, he was 2nd place last week because of the producers.
I feel like even with, like, from Japan, K always seemed to have more votes than him. Or at least seemed more popular, so I was confused, but
we'll
get into that later.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm so happy for him, because I feel like he's still so young, and you could like see his emotions, and
yes, our new mnet, but we'll get into that later too.
It might be him, and I think him and Sunoo might be the same age.
No, he's literally 14.
Oh, okay, so he was like...
Or 15. But I saw someone made a video, but he is like a year younger. Like, he's definitely the youngest.
Oh, okay, so he's probably a year older than Daniel then. Yeah. Maybe he's like 15 and then... Okay, anyways.
I feel like he might be like a few months older than Daniel. Like, I feel like they might even be in the same year. Actually, I really don't know. I know Sunoo is like 16 though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, anyways. But yeah, okay, and then number 3... Top 3. Number 3 was Jake. And
our Aussie boy.
Yeah, our Aussie boy. He said Stray Kids. He said, my name is Jake from ENHYPEN. Anyways, I feel like Jake was never in like the super high ranks, so we were pretty shook when we saw Jake. And
yeah,
I think he was up against like I don't know, like Daniel and like other, because every time they showed the next spot, they would always show freaking 3 boys.
Yeah,
which I hated.
Felt so bad because the people that just like never got called from those group of 3s, like the anxiety.
And Daniel was definitely in that like 3-person split like 3 or 4 times, so every single time. But let's not talk about Daniel just yet. But
multiple times.
Anyways, Jake, congrats on number 3. Definitely beneficial also to have not only an Australian person, but like someone who like speaks English as well.
Yeah.
But speaking of speaks English, number 2 spot goes to someone who's really been entering our hearts more and more as the weeks went on, as the show went on. Jay.
I mean, okay, even just seeing these other members, like family members, being like, Jay's my favorite. Like, I feel like that says something.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, I don't know. He is very charismatic on stage, but also I just love his personality. Like, I feel like he's just so, like, real and funny without trying to be funny. And
yeah, I feel like his energy is like, the world is so messed up, so like I'm just gonna like be dramatic, and like he's the main character basically.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was like so happy that he got 2nd place, and yeah, I really wanted to see him in the group, so I'm very happy for him.
And we have a first American in the group.
Yes.
I wonder where he's from. Anyways, okay, never mind. But the number 1 spot went to none other than, drumroll,
Jungwon. I think, okay.
Deserved.
First of all,
IMO.
yeah, first of all, deserved, well deserved. I feel like after heeseung, like Jungwon is like another all-arounder where he can sing, he can dance. He literally has been getting like first place in the scores since week 1, basically. And okay, and my heart just melted when Jungkook was like giving feedback after their OT9 performance. He literally pinpoints Jungwon out of everyone. And it's like crazy because Jungwon's role model is Jungkook. Like he would always mention like, you know, BTS, being in love with them and wanting to be an idol because of like just like Jungkook. And I'm just like, oh my god, imagine like you're this boy trying to be an idol and your freaking idol like says you did a good job.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I maybe like Jungkook can be his like unofficial mentor, but
yes,
I was like so happy for him on that. But also, I think what was really surprising was that he hasn't been like ranking that high in global votes recently.
He hasn't.
Yeah, like he's been like outside of the 7 for the past 2 weeks. So I was honestly really shocked that he was first. Like, I get it that I know a lot of people were kind of like rallying, being like, we need Jungwon in the group. Like, you can't forget about him. Because everyone knows he's
Which
like...
is, I feel like exactly what was happening.
Yeah.
Like, people were forgetting about him because he's not the most like attention hogging by any means in terms of like behind the scenes or
he's
like
like
off performance stuff.
humble.
But wait, literally humble king.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, but there's no denying his talent. So I, like you said when we were watching it, like, I'm glad that voters were paying attention and were like, okay, wait, no, like, we cannot let this kid slip through the cracks just because he doesn't want to like freaking cause a scene every 5 seconds and like whatever, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're really happy for him and well deserved. Okay, so back to number 6. This was the final spot from the global votes, allegedly. And at this point, we got Kay, we got Daniel, we got Sunoo, we have Sunghoon. So it's crazy that freaking, actually all of them have ranked very highly before. So it's crazy that they are the final 4 right now. Like, what the freaking heck?
I remember, like, this is the point when... Or I think it was when, like, they were about to announce Jungwon. That was the point I was getting so, like, mentally, like, exhausted and / anxious. Because I was like, all of these boys are so talented and I just, like, couldn't... Like, I don't want to see any of them go.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
And honestly, I could have seen any of them easily getting that number 1 spot. So I literally, like, didn't know who it was going to be.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because since we started at 5 and worked our way up to 1, that meant whoever didn't have that number 1 spot had the lowest spots. And I was like, what do you mean these guys are the, like, choices for the lowest spots? Like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, that was crazy.
But in any case, number 6 was, in fact, he ice skated into our hearts, Sunghoon, our ice skating prince.
Literally.
You can call him an ice prince.
Wait, yeah, literally ice prince. Like, I feel like he has this, like, prince persona with him as well.
For sure. And he already said, yeah, I know I'm the best looking person.
Literally.
Yeah.
He said, love yourself.
He literally did. Also, if you don't know what we're talking about, they did, like, kind of superlatives voting amongst themselves with like all 22 contestants. You can catch, if you missed that, you can catch that all. It was all on our Twitter. But he literally, they asked like, who's the best looking member? And he was like, I know it's me. Yeah, like it's me, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the final spot was number 7 spot, which was the producer's pick. The producers pretended to like deliberate for like 2 minutes, even though it was definitely already decided. But
yeah, I'm
anyways,
just like, come on.
And I know we were kind of torn between Sunoo, who's always been a fan favorite, and then Kay, who seemed to have always been like a show favorite. Like they always gave him like a meaningful storyline, and they were always, you know, giving him a lot of screen time. So we weren't sure. And then there's Daniel, who I feel like we've mentioned this in past shows, like we loved him pretty early on, and then he kind of was like fading in the background a little bit, so we really weren't sure like what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But he was one of our favorites too, so
yeah,
I don't know.
Like, I think I could still say, like, I think Daniel is so talented, and like he's still like, you know, near the top of my list, but
Yeah.
I don't know, you could just tell when a show like cuts down on
Right.
someone's screen time, and it's just kind of like
Right.
it's like a long-term goodbye, you know it's about to come. So kind of had a feeling about Daniel, but obviously like
Yeah, same.
super
Same.
super sad to see him go.
Yeah, so number 7 was, in fact, Sunoo, and he, like, kind of looked surprised. Honestly, I feel like Sunoo's attitude at that point was like, I cannot believe I'm not even in these top numbers. Like, I'm out of the group. Like, I bet he thought that.
Yeah. Honestly, you could see it in his face. Like, those fox eyes, man.
Oh,
they
my God.
were like, they were not
Yeah.
sparkling anymore where they usually are.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, so I think, yeah, first of all, the producers picking Sunoo, and also Sunoo being like 8th place in the global votes.
Right.
I was honestly pretty shook. And just to recap, so K was basically 7th place in votes, Sunoo was 8th place in votes, and Daniel was last, 9th place. So, which means technically K would have been in purely based on all 7 spots being based on votes, but because the last spot was based on the producer's pick, Sunoo was in. And yeah, okay, one, I can't believe Sunoo dropped down that much in global votes.
Yeah, it's a little unbelievable.
And I think, we can easily call out mnet. Like, what is
Yeah.
going on? Like, that drop is ridiculous. Like, Sunoo was
Yeah.
never out of, like, the top 3. Like,
Yeah, he stayed in that bedroom.
yeah. So I was just like, honestly, a little sus.
I'm just saying, that boy's sus. But wait, literally, we made the joke, I think, last episode when we were like,
Oh, yeah.
Sunoo was probably like, should I, like, not even pack my bags? Sorry, King.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like watching Sunoo's face every time he wasn't called for another spot, he literally looked shocked. And I don't think it was even in like a kind of egotistical way. Like, I feel like when you've just been so consistent and your fan base has been so consistent and reliable, like, I would be
Yeah.
shocked too. Like, every time his name wasn't called, he literally, like, I feel like every other person would look at that person who got called and was like, oh, like, good job. But Sunoo literally was just shocked every time. I was like, what? Like,
Yeah.
it's not me? What? But I get it. I freaking get it, so.
Yeah, I don't blame him. He's like a 16-year-old boy who was used to being called, like, for a second,
Right.
third every week. Like,
Right.
you freaking conditioned this boy to, like, think that. But, and his fans, they already have, like, a fandom name. I see, like, the Sunoo Sunshines, like, around Twitter.
It's so cute. But at the end of the day, what matters is that he is in the group, and we're very happy for that, because we've been saying since day one, like, this kid has it. He has that X factor. He has that charm.
Yeah.
So very excited. I'm excited to see him take the nation's hearts by storm. So
Yes.
that'll be the tea. Personally, I'm excited to see how they look when their debut does happen, because I'm sure they'll all get like makeovers and like
Yeah.
their images will be determined. So personally, I'm really, really excited for that.
Yeah. Still very sad to see Kay and Daniel go, though. Yeah, I honestly thought the producers might have picked Kay, because, like, they literally gave him first place last week. And I don't know, I feel like they
Oh,
love...
that's so true.
Yeah.
So what were they basing that off of then? Just that? Like, there's no way.
Like, I guess it's literally based on that one performance. But, I mean, Kay does kill it every time it's, like, a more dark, like,
Right.
concept. And I don't know, I feel like the producers usually do love Kay. I mean, he's such a good dancer. He's, like, definitely one of the top dancers. And he knows how to, like, put on a show on stage. Like, he knows how to be charismatic, especially with his facial expressions. So, yeah, I was honestly surprised. There was a chance.
I did see someone on Twitter say it was really sad because now Kay, who is the oldest, and Daniel, who's the youngest, are not in the group anymore. So they have like a new oldest and youngest member.
That's so true. Wait, who's the oldest now? Is it Heeseung?
Now it's Heeseung, yeah.
Okay, and
And
then the
Niki.
youngest is Niki. Yeah. Oh, that breaks my heart.
I know. Imagine
like,
you got a sandwich and now they gave you 2 new pieces of bread.
Wait, literally. Oh my god. Like, I really hope there's opportunity for Kay and Daniel in the future. Like, I know I don't want to always make this about age, but Daniel is in fact very young. He's like 14 years old. So, I don't know, maybe the big hit boy group. Like,
I feel like I'm almost positive that we're gonna see him.
Give that boy like a solid rapper role, and I want to hear his like future songwriting down the line, because that was a question he asked BTS, and
yeah, I think he has a lot of potential. And I saw this one meme on Twitter being like, talking about K being like, Hitman Bang telling EGGIES like, don't worry, he didn't debut because I'm gonna make him a soloist. So like,
oh my god,
I don't know, we'll see. Maybe.
Honestly, I think I could see that.
Yeah, because K is definitely like a strong performer. So, and I think he can stand on his own.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, so even though literally they just they didn't even debut. Even though they just like finalized the lineup and
they opened the
group name
Weverse.
ENHYPEN, they are already on Weverse, which is like the big hit fan cafe, if you will.
Yeah.
They're already on like social media and stuff, and they already like have a lot of people on their Weverse, like over 2 million people as of checking last night.
200,000.
Huh?
200,000.
2 million.
Oh, it's 2 million? I thought it's 200,000.
Isn't that 2 million? Hold on, let me look at the screenshots they say. Because I know BTS has like 7 million, and then TXT.
Wait, okay, let me just look at the screenshot you sent me.
Yeah, I'm looking at. It's literally 2 million.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I remember seeing 200,000 when you sent it to me. Yeah,
Ew,
I mean,
why are we called Weavers? I never even noticed that.
Weavers. But yeah, I think that's crazy how they have more than TXT.
Yeah, but anyways. I'm just like, I think it's probably so exciting for them to already be posting selfies and like posting posts like as idols, like technically like they're idols now.
Yeah,
so that's so freaking cool.
They got
their
millions of
selfies are
fans.
already like hitting different. Like I feel like they're already posing like, yeah, I'm an idol now. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. It's so cute.
Yeah. So we're definitely going to be looking forward to their career, and I'm excited. I feel like survival show groups always do really well, especially boy groups. So we'll just have to see how their career goes. I'm hoping they have really good music. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah.
Definitely.
And so we'll look forward to their debut around November. Is that like, did like Big Hit release that info, or like what was the tea with that?
I think that was mentioned during their like business update like a few months ago.
Gotcha.
But I know it seems like it's definitely going to be like within this year.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully they debut around a good time and they get to shine on stage. I'm really looking forward to their live performances.
Yes, me too. And then when the episode ended, we did get freaking iland loves to give like huge announcements with like some text on the screen.
Wait, literally the last minute too.
Literally. And they basically said that the girl group version, I guess, of iland will be coming. So stay tuned for like audition information and things like that. So yes, we will be auditioning.
If I was 10 years younger, I would.
Oh, girl, I feel that.
But
My biggest regret in life is not shipping myself off to an entertainment company at 9 years old, period.
Honestly, girl, you could have with that Demi Lovato video.
Oh, no!
Anyways, yeah, this girl group will be under B-Lift, just like ENHYPEN. So,
Woo.
I don't know. I feel like the idea of having these like two new like brother-sister groups under B-Lift with Big Hit's guidance, I'm just like, I really want to see this, and I'm so excited. And I don't like, we honestly, don't know how the show will exactly be with the girl group. Like, is it still going to be iland, or will it be a completely new show? We don't know, but I'm super excited because we want some more female representation at Big Hit.
Period. Yeah, for sure. We were talking about when we watched the show, like, I think we only saw a woman, like, consultant, judge, coach, like, once on the entire season of iland.
Yeah.
And then, like, during the finale, there was, like, the woman who went to Harvard and was just, like, being a weather woman. So, like, I don't know what that was about.
Yes, that live global voting reporter.
Yeah, honestly, like, her being a reporter and, like, the only woman in the room, like, kind of, like, gave me, like, misogynistic energy. But I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah. Like, we're fans of boy groups, but hey, we want to see some females helping out too.
Yeah, for sure. Especially since like 17 was on the show. Like we were saying, like G-Friend could be on the show too for next season. And they should have / could have been on it for this season too, but we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, like I do understand because like fans get really, really protective over their, especially
this is
boy
very
idols.
True. Yeah.
And yeah, like things can get kind of crazy. Like people can get death threats and such.
Right.
So I do understand why Big Hit kind of like doesn't allow that many like interactions between their idols and like I guess other
17
females.
was also like promoting left and right too, so I feel like maybe that played a part.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for the girl group competition, and I feel like I've like said this on the show before, but I really feel like the girl group era was like a few years ago when it was like SNSD, Sistar,
for sure,
like Miss A, 21, and I don't know, I feel like I want that era to come back, yo.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. And I think if Hitman Bang is willing to create a girl group competition, then it's coming back. Like I don't know why I trust that man.
Fortune
with all my
teller.
money. Like literally
K-pop industry forecaster Hitman Bang.
Literally. He said, I'm going to leave, like, where was he? JYP before? Mm-hmm. He said, I'm going to leave JYP, an already completely established company, to start my own company. Oh, am I bankrupt? Oh, just you wait. Like, literally.
Literally. Like, oh, man. I'm excited, though. I think a big reason why I support Big Hit is because they just treat their idols as human beings.
Music and artist for healing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like just treating them as humans, providing them with like, you know, good living conditions, providing like therapists and mentorships like to their musicians. It's just like basic things like huge entertainment companies should be doing. And yeah, I'm excited.
Also excited. Cannot wait to see. And, you know, if this podcast is still going on next year, we will cover the next competition show.
Yeah, we will. I mean, honestly, I'm still wishing that we can just apply and, like, be on that show, man.
Oh, true. If we're not covering that show, it's because we're on it, guys. If the podcast mysteriously disappears, it's because we're trainees and they took our phones away.
Oh, my God, yeah. We have to, like, delete all of our accounts.
Right. Well, anyways, with that being said, this feels like the end of an era. Like, this is our last EGGIES Assemble as, like, iland commentary, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. Does this literally means, like, we didn't start from, like, the first episode, I don't think. But we've been doing 7. We're on episode 7, so we've been going for at least 7 weeks now. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, like 6 weeks, because that first week we did 2 episodes.
Yeah. But yeah, we've been pretty into this show, and it's bittersweet right now. But once ENHYPEN does debut, we'll continue like updating you guys.
Yeah, we'll keep up with them for sure. And I want to know what our fandom name is. We got to know what to call ourselves.
I'm excited. Okay, so for outro spotlight, I don't know if this is like, I don't know, this is so random, but it is officially released by Columbia Records that they've submitted Dynamite as not only Record of the Year, but also Best Pop Group / Duo Performance for the Grammys. And I feel like with all this Grammy talk, a lot of people forget about the category of like Best Pop like Performance.
Right.
So I'm personally hoping that BTS at least gets a nomination in that category. But that was a cool announcement to learn about.
That is cool. And I feel like whenever, even with nominations, when it comes to like things like the Grammys or like the Tonys, the Oscars, and like that level of award show, you always carry that title. Even if you've never win, people are always like Grammy nominated XYZ, Oscar nominated XYZ. So like,
yes,
that'll be some clout.
Yes.
My outro spotlight of the week is going to be, of course, the music video for Backdoor by Stray Kids. If there is not already a reaction on our channel, it will be coming soon. Actually, I take that back. My reaction wasn't even good because I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, There is not a reaction on our channel. Okay, let me start over. My outro spotlight of the week is, of course, none other than the Backdoor music video by Stray Kids. Yeah, they've just really been growing on me. And I have like notorious multi syndrome. So like I freaking love standing new groups, even though I don't have the time or the money for it. But I think it's a good song, honestly. Like it got me hype, and I like the choreo, and that's the tea. So check it out if you have not already. Linked below.
That's the tea. You've been listening to Idol FM. You can find us on social media and YouTube at Idol FM Podcast, and also on TikTok at Idol FM, although questionable on the future of TikTok. But anyways.
Oh my God, period. If you have not downloaded TikTok, just download it right now. Literally download it right now. Unless you're listening to this on Monday, then sorry, it's already banned from the App Store.
Oh man.
Never mind.
Anyways, we upload all of our podcasts on YouTube, and we also at times live tweet, so make sure to follow.
Yes. And I feel like if you want to communicate with us too, Twitter is like a good way to do that and like keep a conversation going. So yeah.
We got the Tiny 7. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Add some more.
Anyways, this has been Patty.
And Tenny.
Reminding you to...
It's so funny how we keep that outro, but like it's Tia reminding you to love yourself. Okay.
Yes, love yourself. Bye.